What we are saying is that we understand that, look, is it Wednesday the games are played?
Yeah.
We know both of us are playing at the same time.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like,
Massive.
that's the only game where the players might go out on the pitch not knowing what's happening in the other game until half time.
No, but they would know.
And they both would be checking, but I don't think they should be checking. I don't think Arsenal should be checking. Yeah, because
we won't be
fans are
checking.
going to make them know. But I'm trying to say is that's the only game where so far, because remember the last 2 games they've been playing before us, putting the pressure on us, 2 points. We have to go Tottenham and win again. We played it before us again against Leeds. We playing Chelsea. We have to win that game again to
we've done it.
we have to keep that lead in front of them because we don't have that big gap no more.
Look at the games. These are the games left. Brighton away.
Yep. Yeah.
Everton at home.
Yep.
Man City.
Yep. Can't wait.
No, that's actually the Carabao Cup final, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bournemouth at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man City
away.
Can't wait for all of them.
Newcastle.
Yep.
At home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fulham.
At home.
Home.
Yep.
Yo, it will be a Smith Road. Make sure not chill that day.
Well done.
West Ham away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Burnley at home.
At home. Yep.
Last game of the season.
Crystal Palace away.
Away at Crystal Palace.
Yep.
What would you
about.
like? Question, just based off what he just said. Yeah. What would you like? Would you like?
Where would we like to win it if we win it?
Yeah. So if you was to win it, right? If we were to win it this season, would you want to win it away at West Ham or at home against Burnley?
Home.
So you'd rather go one more day, one more week.
I'd love to win it at the Emirates.
There's 2 ways of thinking about it. You want to win it at home in front of all
your own fans,
our fans, but then at the same time, to the West Ham fans that booed Declan, you would
even some of those games in there. When you look at a game like Fulham, when you see how well they played against,
it
ain't gonna be an easy game. We've got some good players.
But
Why?
Let me just go through Man City. This is what they got left, and I think I'm going to come back to it. Let me just tell you these are their Premier League games left, and then I'll also come back to something significant, right? But
Forest.
On Wednesday they've got Forest at home.
Come on,
good luck knowing Forest.
They'll win that.
They're not. Forest beat.
They can win
then,
that.
after that, they go away to West Ham.
Good luck, West Ham.
Come on, West Ham, you can do
it. Then they've got to play Palace at home, but that's still to be rearranged. That's
good luck, Crystal Palace.
Their game in hand. They've got to go away to Chelsea.
Good luck, Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea. You can do it, Chelsea.
Then the following week, they're playing us.
Good luck, us, obviously.
We are going to do it.
Away at Burnley.
Good luck, Burnley.
Come on, you can do it.
Away at Everton.
Good luck, Everton.
Everton, nah, do it to them.
Brentford at home.
Good luck, Brentford.
Away at Bournemouth.
Good luck, Bournemouth.
And last game of the season.
It's a own club already.
Yeah, last game of the season, they're at home against Villa.
Ooh, good luck,
the
Villa.
games, when you look at the games they've got, are pretty even in comparison to what we've got. The interesting thing, though, is the Champions League draw that we've got.
Yes.
That now throws into it a little bit more difficulty for them when you compare it with us. Obviously, we drew by Leverkusen,
which is still going to be difficult.
But they've got Real Madrid,
which is
2 legs over.
And they go away first, or they go away first, isn't it?
Away first against Real Madrid.
So difficult.
Then they come back and they've got West Ham away.
No, is it not us?
No.
Is the Champions League not?
Champions League starts next week again, right? So they've got to go to Real Madrid next week.
Is it the second leg that is after the Carabao Cup?
What are you on about?
When's the
that's the next leg. That's if they get through. But this is they've got Real Madrid first. They've got to get through that first. Just like we got to get through Leverkusen, But I'm saying they've got to go away to Real Madrid. Then they've got to go away to West Ham. Then they're back home against Real Madrid. That's not an easy sequence.
No, it's not. It's very, very difficult.
Whereas with us, I think we've got Bayer Leverkusen.
Which will still be difficult.
Then we've got Everton.
Yeah, still be difficult.
Then we've got Leverkusen at home.
Which still be difficult.
Listen, Leverkusen is...
The final the final of the Carabao Cup is straight
22nd.
Is the straight after the Champions League games, the first leg.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So they don't play West Ham. They play Real Madrid, then
but they play West Ham in between that on the 14th of March.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, next weekend. So this weekend is FA Cup.
Yeah.
And then...
That's right, yeah.
Next week is the Champions League.
Then Champions League. But then on the weekend, it's a Premier League game.
Oh, they're playing...
Then it's the second leg of the Champions League.
Whoa.
Then it's the Carabao Cup.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then even then, if they get through Real Madrid, which I kind of think they will, but if they get through Real Madrid, right,
yeah,
they'll probably come up against Bayern.
Which is another difficult game.
Right, because, yeah.
For both
Whereas
of
if we get through ours, it's going to be Sporting or Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
Which will still be difficult.
Which is
Still difficult, but it's not as difficult as Bayern.
Those three teams beat Man City.
Yeah, but it's not as difficult as Bayern, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
So I'm saying that could be a factor. Could you look at it and say, all right, if you went and beat, I don't know, Leverkusen in the first leg, you can rotate? Whereas,
I don't know.
can you rotate against a Real Madrid, even if you are winning?
No.
Yeah.
Because they're just that type of team that,
Yeah.
you know, you can't take.
If we be honest, City do have more pressure.
It's a more pressurised game. You've got to go away to the Bernabeu, which I've not been to Leverkusen yet. It'll be my first time when I go there next week. But it's not going to be as hostile as the Bernabeu. I've been to the Bernabeu, like, 80,000.
It's Kai's old team.
Very, very hot atmosphere.
That's right, yeah.
I mean,
forgot
like,
about that.
that has worked in our favour a bit. But, as I said to some people, because the other day someone's going, oh, you lot had such an easy draw in the Champions League. I said,
that right?
hold on, wait a minute.
Is that
friend.
right?
We earned it.
Exactly.
We finished top and we won every single game. So
Yeah, it's
we've
true.
earned an easier passage than Man City, who finished 8th.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
And that is why they're coming up against your Real Madrids and their Bayerns potentially and some earlier than they would have liked.
true. But then at the same time, the other thing can be, how many times did we win our group and we still face Barcelona? You know, imagine we used to
but
top our group and
we
still
have to
face
feel
Well, on
Barcelona.
this new format,
Yeah.
you know, and we get the, and also
rewards,
we've
yeah.
got the second leg.
Leg at home.
So,
Yeah.
listen, these could all be factors, but listen, we just have to wait and see. It's going to be pressure, guys.
game at a
From
time.
now until the end of the season, lots and lots and lots
And
of pressure
we
on
have
every
to-
single game.
And we have to deal with it, and I'm sure that we can. And me,
Well, we'll find out.
Like
You said
MC
you
like
sure? How
and
you
DJ
sure?
Nate, DJ Nate, and Pied Piper, loving it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm sure, because I'm sure of this squad. I'm sure of these
I'll be
players.
loving it if we win.
Is that, and
If we're losing, I'll be hating it. Because I tell you, I was hating it against the Wolves. We didn't even lose, and I was hating it.
Exactly. But
That was
speaking of
terrible,
Wolves, didn't they give Aston Villa licks? Where's all the media reaction to that then? Nothing.
Yeah, but Aston Villa ain't going for the title.
As a matter of fact,
Aston Villa ain't going for
hold
the
on,
title.
man.
So,
You have Yardman a company show.
Well, I spoke to Yardman yesterday when we was doing the interviews, and I said, what happened to Unai Emery?
Yeah.
to the game to win. All I must think about is us winning.
Do you agree that the Carabao Cup is going to be could be very vital to
It could be very vital and not very vital.
because the winner of that, there's two
Which
ways it
hopefully
can
will
go.
be us.
You know, you win that and it psychologically now plays on the loser's mind, you know, and then you have to play each other again.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like it goes two ways. For me, it's like
Let's just win,
I just
hopefully.
want to just keep winning right now.
Exactly.
Just keep, I would love if we could go the rest of the season and not lose one more game.
Well,
If we do
that,
then we
win the
definitely
league.
win the league.
No, we
exactly.
win everything.
Exactly.
Like,
No, we win everything. We win everything. If that happens, we win
That'd
everything.
be amazing.
We win
But
everything.
you know earlier when you said that nobody wants us to win.
That's what Emmanuel said. Emmanuel
I know
said
that's
that.
the case, but do you know what as well? What surprised me about the weekend again is why are Man United and Liverpool fans cheering for Chelsea